and that is 2 wins in a row, I believe. So, well done.
Yeah, the Mexico race was, yeah, I won there and here, but yeah, I believe.
Mm-hmm. That was great stuff for you, man.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts? Because of course you are way ahead of the rest of the field, and then there came a safety car twice. Or what were your
Yeah,
thoughts on that?
I mean, starter pick six. I messed up really bad the lap. I did a pull up, but it was invalidated, unfortunately. And so yeah, I was third row, pick six, and I overtook everyone on the first like 3 or 4 lap and gained like uh, I don't know. I had 10-second lead and I was looking pretty good for the rest of the race because I knew the medium tire wasn't my best tire for the race. So yeah, I pushed through it and then the safety car came and the hard I knew I could push more than the medium. And yeah, so there I gained like 8 seconds, and then like there 8 second, 8 lap later, another safety car. I don't know why there's so many safety car with 14 people in the lobby, but yeah, yeah. So yeah, another safety car, Tearful in the lead. It was I maintenance Tearful because yeah, Tearful was very very aggressive this race. I heard
Indeed.
events complain.
Yeah.
As he always is. You've joined quite late in the season and have dominated. Are you having plans to join next season and dominate
Yeah,
there too?
yeah, I'm gonna join next season, and I think I'm not gonna dominate like I did these 2 races.
Okay. Well, we'll see you then. Thank you for your time. We'll see you at the start of next season.
Yeah, see you. Thank you.
Bye bye. Aiden, how are you
Yeah.
doing, man?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, doing fine. After that race, I think you had quite a few questionable things with
Oh, it's
some
just
other
a nightmare,
drivers.
isn't it?
Let's just
Mhm.
talk us through your race, please.
I got a couple of penalties early on. Didn't start great. And then obviously getting the puncher from the accident in front of me sent me all the way to the back again. Yeah, and then from there I was just trying to get through as many people as I could, as fast as I could.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And in the championship standings, you have finished third by my calculations. Quick one. How do you feel?
Yeah, not bad for my first season in the league, but you know, looking for more next year.
So,
So
you're
you-
joining next season?
I believe so.
Beautiful.
Well,
I would
You
love
better
to
do.
have
we'll
you.
see.
We can't go without you, like after you've shown today.
Right.
What were your thoughts on Tearful though? Because I can understand
Wow.
you got quite annoyed by it.
Yeah, what can anyone say about him? Some of the moves were a bit questionable, but I stayed in the race, and that's it.
Alright. It was lovely to have you here
Mhm.
with us.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye bye. It's D-Dash Brian
Brian.
himself. How are you doing?
Well, not too great.
Oh,
Yeah. I think you got
We
quite
feel you,
upset there with that incident with
Mhm.
Silver.
Yeah, I was really having to control myself when I went past him again. Yeah.
Yeah, you
understand
were on for about second or third with the no penalties. You got
Yeah.
third in the end, and just missed out the constructors by 9 points from my quick calculations.
Yeah.
So that's P2 in the championship standings and P2 in the constructors as well.
Great job, by the way, not getting any penalties. You're pretty good at that.
You were the only one.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was kind of hoping for a late safety car, but
Mhm.
You got 2. But yeah, indeed, after that incident with Silver, it's just unfortunate, you know.
Mhm.
yeah,
But yeah,
Not much
You
you
would-
could do about that.
indeed.
I'm just happy he can't. Yeah, I mean, I was quite upset, but I mean, on the other hand, yeah, I mean, it happens. It was not intentional, so yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Something I did want to ask though, what was your game plan going into this race? Because I mean, you knew you weren't going in, or well, you were going in with your teammate, but we saw some good some teamwork between you two, and a little bit of contact early on. But what was your strategy going into this race? Do you think?
Um, yeah, just hoping for a late safety car. Not, I tried to get not any track limit penalties, because I know my pace around this track is not good. So
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring in his teammate as well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they did a good
Oh.
teammate thing with Silver, where Joe got behind Silver, and they both had DRS on Silver and got past Silver, and that was quite good teamwork from both of you.
Absolutely.
And also only finished 1 position behind Brian in 4th position. It's Joe Clark.
Mhm.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good, thank you. Not a bad result. Tricky race, obviously. Penalties everywhere, but there you go.
yeah.
And about qualifying, because you were flying.
It was alright. Weirdly, following on from Austria, I seemed to be pretty good in the wet. I didn't think I was, but obviously I actually think I'm more competitive with the fast guys in the wet than I am the dry. So it was also about being on track at the right time, to be fair, because the track was just getting better and better. And halfway through qualifying, I thought I'd actually bottled it, didn't put enough fuel in, went out, done essentially an out lap on a set of tyres, went straight back in for fuel, and then done 2 warm-ups and then done my last flyer. So it worked out okay, but it was just about being in the right place, right time.
Definitely. Were there any
Indeed.
particular incidents that stood out for you? Because I noticed you did have that puncture on the later side of the race.
I don't know if that was actually on the VOD, but the puncture was causing me stress as I was coming into the bits. Honestly, I could not keep it alive. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
think
said-
Aiden said in our Discord that it was Tearful that caused the debris,
Mm-hmm.
and Aiden got a puncture, then I got a puncture, and then at that point, me and him are literally the last 2 at the safety car restart, and end up with a P2 and a P4 respectively. So it could all change, but it was carnage. And from what the Discord's been reading, Tearful's getting an earful. So
Yeah, so about that,
Yeah.
so essentially what happened was it looked like Aiden was trying to close up the outside, and as he was closing it, Tearful tried to like stick it in there just to get a little bit of, just to go for that extra, you know how he is, you know he likes to be aggressive. And he also gave Aiden a puncture in the mix of that. So how do you think that puncture affected where you ended up finishing in the race?
Because obviously the safety car coming out as well, it wasn't too bad. I think I was running P6 at the time. So it obviously put me at the back of the train then, but I lucked out with the second safety car, literally coming around the last corner as it comes out. I was the first one in. So rough with the smooth a little bit. It happens, do you know what I mean? Some people get lucky with the safety car, some people don't. It coming out then massively helped me. There was a few other
Absolutely.
incidents that I managed to dodge. There was one at the bottom of Aqua Millerane where there was like a 3-car pile-up on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And again, me and Aiden were basically tail by tail following at that point, and we both just managed to get round it. And I went from running P9 to P5,
Right.
and so yeah, didn't affect me too much. It was, but lucked out on other bits of the race. So
Alright, was lovely to have you, both of you. Would you like something else to say going into next season, of course? What are
yeah,
your thoughts? What do you hope for?
for me, just thanks for organising it. I know it's pretty difficult with some of the people that are in this Discord at times when they know what time you race and everything. But thank you for what you guys do, and look forward to next year. And well done to
Absolutely.
Brian as well.
We're looking
Yeah.
forward to having
Brian,
you both back
what do you
next
think?
season.
I was very happy to see us fight so much for the Constructors Championship, because when I saw you, Brodo, and Ash in the Williams, I did not expect it.
I can understand that. Oh well, things goes as they goes. Anyway, both to you, thanks you were able to join us here, and see you next season.
Yeah, no problem.
See you
Thank you very
next
much.
season.
Thank you.
All right,
Yep.
bye bye.
Goodbye.
Lovely, lovely.
Let's bring in the 5th position
The
then,
Constructors
Stakita.
champion? Or Stakita, okay.
Mr. Stakita, welcome. Your home GP. What were your
Hi.
thoughts on the race? Hello. It was your home GP, of course. You did well. Had a few incidents. Finished second on track, I believe. Unfortunately, of the penalties. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, Imola is still a good track. I got like 9 secs in the last 6 laps.
Saw that.
That's pretty bad because I have 3 leagues today. I don't practice, so it
Uh-oh.
was a pretty bad start. Then it was good race, like in the second half when we put hard zone. Yeah. The season started good, but then was pretty bad.
Well, you
Alright.
had 2 wins earlier in the season. Hopefully, you can continue that next season. Are you going to be here next season?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, well, we'll hope we see you there.
The only thing is I did in 8 races all the quali.
Hmm.
Alright, thank you for being with us tonight. And yeah, maybe we will see you next season.
I hope so.
Alright, bye bye.
Ciao.
Now, it's time for not only the Constructors winner, but also P6 in the race.
Uh-oh.
Did they just leave straight away?
Then it's Doc Main, the other reserve Mercedes today.
Mhm.
How are you going, mate?
Hello, how
How
are
are
you?
you doing?
Pretty good,
Yeah,
you?
doing fine. Yeah, fine, thanks. Of course, it was maybe an easy race for you, but you also had some tough moments. Of course, you touched the grass there.
Oh, yeah,
early
that was-
on, and took out 2 McLarens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
Are
a-
your thoughts on the race?
I was pushing to fight the Austin Martin, and yeah, I hit the grass and spun, and I seen the one McLaren go for the outside, and then the one was trying to stay on the inside, so I just kind of stayed put. And then by the time I like wanted to start moving, it was honestly just it was mess. I didn't know what to do, so I just stood and hoped that they wouldn't hit me.
Yeah.
Of course, apologize to them. I obviously didn't want that to happen, but in the end, it ended up being an okay race for me. You know, yeah, definitely a couple tough moments, but
Yeah.
glad
P9.
Mercedes.
You had a pretty good drive.
I mean, indeed, and still P9, still 9 points, and you managed to keep your qualifying position. Speaking of which, how did you go through with the wet weather?
I honestly expected to struggle because I do like a lot of oversteer.
Mhm.
So, with the dry setup in the wet for the race, I had a lot of oversteer, so it was really tough to get through. But I ended up, pinching it with P9, which was okay for me. It was definitely a struggle. Like, I was having a really hard time.
Yeah. Can understand that.
And your reserve role has today gotten Mercedes the championship. So how do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel great. I was glad to help them clinch it. Filling in for Dr. Bod also was a little bit of pressure for sure.
Some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, it was definitely some big shoes to fill, but I hope he was all right with the drive I ended up doing. I did my best for sure.
Right, and I think that you handled it well for for the predicament that you were being tossed into.
Yeah, for sure. I was definitely yeah, I was definitely just trying to do my best and just end up in the points. Like I really was just hoping I was hoping to be in front of the Austin Martins, but you know, not everything goes your way. It's racing.
Right.
So
And next season, do you hope to get a full-time race seat next season?
oh, absolutely. I would love a full-time seat. That's why like every time I was reserving, I was just trying to prove that I'm consistent. And I hope I did that. I think it was pretty good. Baku, I got 5th. Imola 9th, and then I also raced. Where was the other track? The track before Imola
Mexico.
was yeah, Mexico. That was a tough race too. That was a hard one. I think I ended up like 7th or something. So I was in the points. All the races I've driven so far. So yeah, I hope for a permanent seat. That'd be awesome.
Right.
All right.
Well, we'll see you next season. Thank you for racing today.
Thank you.
Indeed.
I love the opportunity.
No problem. Cheers. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
You didn't. The only one who got disqualified, it's Reese filling out for in my seat.
Yo,
actually.
what are you saying?
That is a crazy way to start the interview.
How did you go?
I didn't.
Don't have permission. Let me check the interview channel. Really quick.
No.
Yeah, it didn't go particularly well.
Yeah.
You know,
You got disqualified.
I got
32 seconds of
disqualified.
penalties.
Too many penalties. I was like a nanometer over the line every time as well. Apart from the times I got like forced off. I got rammed up the arse once. Straight over turn one. Straight over turn one. But of course I got the penalty for it. I got one for illegal overtake over DeWint, but like he wasn't even there, so I couldn't even give it back, and I just lost all my time to Nathan, and then the whole thing with Beaksy started. And to be honest, both of us were driving pretty shit. Although I think he was driving worse, you know.
Oh.
But I would say
you're
that.
entitled to your opinion.
Exactly. There should be tiers next season. There should be tiers next season.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
we'll
think
look
so?
into that.
Yeah.
Because, well, if we can get more people in, then there should be tiers, because the people up top are way too fast, and the people down
Yeah,
low,
it's
I don't know, it's
also-
ridiculous.
We also don't want to
difference-
race with like
But there's-
5 people a race.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is where the issue comes in. So if that can be sorted, then leagues would be good. No, tiers would be good. But I don't know.
Yeah, we've been consistent.
Oh, and I think the track limits is stupid.
All right.
Maybe especially around here.
Yeah, of course. Imola hard
Maybe
track,
there's a
on the
tough
track
track.
limits.
Maybe it's just Imola, you know? Like, I'm so close to the curbs on all of the corners at Imola. Most other tracks I'm not.
Yeah. Anyway, I have no more questions. RJ, Indigo.
No, we have no questions. Oh, will we see you next season? That's super.
Hopefully.
And
Mhm.
more
Well,
than
we
one
hope to
race.
see you too.
More than one race.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Maybe half of them.
I did have one question, because you had, and obviously,
yeah.
obviously this wasn't within your control, but you did miss like literally 90% of the season. You know, I just wanted to know what it was like to just jump back into everything after being gone for so long.
Ooh.
Like, did you feel comfortable?
It was a lot. No, it was exactly how I remember it. Like, of course, I came along every now and then to sit in the VC and observe. So I wasn't completely out of how the atmosphere was. Although, jumping in and it being Imola was not fun,
right.
because I don't particularly like Imola. Well, I do, but it's very on the edge, and with all the people driving in such different styles, with some interesting interpretations of the rules, it was a lot, you know. But you just got to deal with it.
Right.
I mean, what was I going to do? Just be pitied?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get used to driving with some of the other people.
Yeah, because I just
Once you
haven't driven
race
for
more.
6 months, and
Mhm.
I haven't even driven with people for 6 months.
Mhm.
So it's like extra, and there's so many more people than there was last time.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's so many
Indeed.
fast people. There's so many people saying like 113s, like low 113s as well, and I'm
Yeah.
in the high 114s.
The competition is definitely
yeah,
gotten
before I go-
significantly better.
Yeah. Before I go, one request. Me and Silver at Ferrari next season. What? Who said that? Who said that? Okay, I'm going now.
All right.
Alright.
Have a nice
Goodbye.
evening.
Have a nice evening.
Thanks
In a
for
bit.
joining us, Reese.
All right. Final try,
Funny.
and now he stays.
Hey,
What do you
Good
know?
seeing you.
What's up,
I
Silver?
went on mobile. I went on mobile and it started working. So
There you go.
we're back.
Congratulations on the Constructors Championship.
2 times.
Yeah,
2
Silver.
times.
I actually wanted to lead off with the question here. You've been in this league for quite a while, and I believe this is your first time winning a championship, right? Second time?
Second.
Time.
This is
Second.
your second time winning Constructors Championship, both times with Mercedes. How does it feel?
All right. I guess it wasn't my best season. The last one felt better. It felt more deserved because this season I got carried. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
But even
Dr.
then,
Ball is a great driver.
I mean, it feels good to win it, but I kind of need a change of scenery, if you know what I mean.
but I
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, so you definitely had some some severe struggles early on in the season, but I feel like
Definitely.
towards the middle and coming to the ending now, I feel like you started to clean things up, and I know you weren't getting the results that you wanted, but I still feel like you started to look better as the season went on.
Yeah, I just kind of got unlucky with crashes, but it just kept happening. Like
Yeah.
last season, it happened, and it just carried on over to this season, and
You
it
brought
was a tough one. But
Very similar luck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brodo
just a
was
second ago
a
we
lot
had
quicker.
just a second ago we had Reeson in here, and he suggested that you two should be in Ferrari next season. So, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, we actually want to be teammates this season, and this is no disrespect to Dr. Bod because he's an amazing teammate, but I definitely want to pair up with Reese next season.
Interesting. Okay. So despite the dominant season he had with Dr. Bod, he would still rather pair with Reese. I mean, nothing
That's
wrong with
a real
that.
friendship over there.
Yeah, I like it. I like the loyalty.
I mean, I just feel like we work good together, and hopefully he doesn't get disqualified again in the season opener, but
We will see if something like that can be arranged.
be nice.
All right.
Yeah, it would be
For now, what are your thoughts on next season? Are you looking forward to it?
I
or-
need to get my consistency straight. Like I need to get my qualifying times right as well, because I'm consistently 1.5, 2 seconds off of pole.
Yeah.
And my race pace has been good. But I just also need to keep my nose clean in most races. Like that's where second half of the season I've improved because I've started to keep my nose clean. And first half I think I DNF'd like 3 races or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking about keeping your nose clean, you had an incident with Brian near the end. He was quite upset
Yeah.
about it. What happened?
So he was falling behind his teammate, and I think what happened was he kind of like checked up behind him, and I was carrying a lot of speed through the corner. So it was unavoidable for me. Even if I braked when I saw him, it would have been too late.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your race, the rest of the whole season, and are looking forward to next season. I am. I know the other guys are as well.
So
And
Indeed.
Forza Ferrari.
Indeed. Thank you for having, thank you for being with us.
and for being a
all the
consistent member.
Indeed.
Try my best.
Since what season was it when you joined?
I think
Season
season
three.
4. Oh, 3? Yeah.
Season 3, I think.
4.
And
Season
he's
three.
won a
Because I was a reserve for
immediately.
Chris when they were. It was a Zandvoort, I'm pretty sure. I came like P6 or something.
Yeah, because you started as a
And
reserve
then we won the
too.
constructor.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well,
Oh,
I
yes.
was with Williams, and then I reserved for Mercedes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you in
Yes, I remember.
anyway.
You helped win the championship then as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Silver,
Alright.
we appreciate having you. Thank you for being in the league as long as you have, participating in all these seasons, and we're excited to seeing you back for season 8.
I mean, thanks for creating this league. It's the best thing I've been a part of. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
have a good one, guys.
Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Take care.
See ya.
All right.